some residents there have surrounded disused mine shafts. They say they want to help illegal miners believed to still be trapped underground. Now, over 1,000 so-called zamas resurfaced with symptoms of dehydration and starvation these past weeks during Operation Vala Umgodi. Let's take you live to the scene and to Newzroom Afrika's Rifilwe Seboko, who is tracking that story. Rifilwe, good afternoon to you once again. The community there is keen to help now. The humanity in them wants to give some kind of assistance to those mine workers trapped underground. Give us a sense of how these alleged illegal mine operations have impacted them, though, over the past months, possibly years.
The illegal operation or the prevalence of that activities, you'll remember that when the authorities are speaking about clamping on these illicit mining activities, they're saying that they are also contributing to a number of other criminal activities that are happening, things like robberies. You'll understand that as statistics are being released, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, which is where we are now, as one of the hot spots for crime activities that are happening, amongst others. You'll remember that just recently there had been statistics in terms of murder rates happening or being high in the province, in the Northwest Province, with Dr. Kenneth Kaunda as well, one of those hot spots. But it's affecting them in so many ways. As much as it seems like it's two teams of community members who are in support of the activities that are happening here, but some of those that are not so in support because it's affecting their day-to-day life. But what you're seeing now, Michelle, together with our viewers, it's some of the community members that are there with the police. You saw just a couple of minutes ago in our last engagement there, some 12 community members that had signed the indemnity form. But I can tell you that at this moment in time, we have about 40 of them that have been counted so far that have been signed that indemnity form to give a permission of saying that they are going underground to assess the situation. They're saying that, yes, they are in support of Operation Vala Umgodi, which seeks to combat illegal crime, illegal mining activities. But it's how, the strategy of depriving or closing or blocking routes that have been used to deliver food and other necessities like water and medication, that is not what they are in support of, because it is compromising the livelihood of those that are believed to still be underground. You will understand that the resurfacing of those over 1,000, some of them, they were being helped with things like something to eat, something to drink, but also getting medical attention. As we are seeing that emergency medical services, they are also here to just monitor in the condition of those that will be resurfacing. How are they, and what kind of assistance they will be in need of. This effort that we are seeing, Michelle, with communities, having not been satisfied at how this operation has been conducted, saying that when you are closing off these disused mines, abandoned mines, it's important. They say that it could have been easier or better if they were in contact with the families of those that are still underground, to make them or give some sense of a warning to say this is what we are planning, and therefore those people that are underground, just make them aware that they need to come out. Obviously, as they will be on standby and on high alert to arrest, because the police are saying this is a criminal activity at the end of the day, and therefore those that are found to be continue with these activities, they need to be arrested and also be processed accordingly. But it is an ongoing process right now, Michelle, with the community members who are here, the families of those that are still believed to be underground that we spoke to a little bit earlier on, saying that these are the people that end up coming to do illegal mining activities as a result of the unemployment rate that we are seeing in the country, and trying to make a living. They are agreeing that it is a criminal activity that they are doing, but they are also saying that it is what they are left with in trying to, get basic necessities, day-to-day, monthly basic necessities. But it's still an ongoing operation so far, Michelle, with authorities really a high presence of law enforcement officials, police in particular, together with members of the SANDF, with community members from various areas, townships that are in the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda district. You'll remember the likes of Okni, it's another township, Kuma as well. Even those that are from here in Stilfontein, Joburton and Kanana are some of the areas that are here in the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. But right now we are in Stilfontein where this operation is ongoing. And we are seeing that it's really just a couple of minutes ago, in fact, we had saw, you remember that rope that they had thrown it into that hole there, which is a preparation of some of those that will be going in, just to assess on how the situation is underground, with the likelihood that they will be coming out. As we are engaging with some of them, they are saying that why is it that they are not coming out of their own free will? Is because they are afraid that they will be arrested. But with the authorities are saying that is exactly what needs to happen, because these are people that have engaged in some criminal activities. So,
Refilwe, am I understanding correctly? There's a rope being thrown down into what is, who knows how long, long of a drop down to where the miners are. So you said the SANDF is there, police are there, but there's no official search and rescue that's on the scene.
It doesn't look like it, and I guess one could say that is the official search on scene, because the police have given that go ahead for the members of the community to go underground, having made them sign that indemnity form. This shaft that we are in, Michelle, it's not the same as that one that we were in about a week or two back in Margaret Shaft, and that's why we have seen that use of a rope where communities are going in. When we are asking about the issue of safety around this activity, you'll remember the community leader that we spoke to a little bit earlier on, indicating that these are some of the people that have been underground, and therefore that's why they are trusting that they will be going there and know how to go about. Like you are saying, we don't know how far deep is this hole for them to be able to, get to the ground, and how long is it going to take for them to get there, and also come in to give a feedback of what is it that they found underground, how many people are there, what is their condition, their willingness to resurface, considering that there's a really strong presence of police, SANDF members that are here waiting for them to resurface. I indicated the emergency medical services officials that are also here. And that's exactly what is happening. I guess the officiality of it is as a result of, the police are here, giving them those papers to sign, and even assisting them. It's a combined effort of community members together with the police, approving and also going with them as they're going to that hole with that rope that has been thrown into that hole for them to go underground and assess the situation. So it's exactly what's happening. This is an effort that the communities are saying that what we are trying to do is to save lives. As much as this Operation Vala Umkoti, yes, it seeks to address the issue of criminal activity, which is illegal or illicit mining. But at the end, what we are getting on the ground is they are saying that lives of the people should not be compromised. Hence, they also indicated that they have been in touch with the South African Human Rights Commission to assess the matter and the way in which this operation has been conducted. They did indicate that they are yet, the Human Rights Commission, engaging with other stakeholders, and they are yet to give them a response.
Yeah, it sounds like a disaster waiting to happen, doesn't it? Who knows how stable the ground is, how far the drop is down to the bottom where those miners are said to be still hiding out. Refilwe, at this stage, is there any sign of life coming from the position you're at?
Well, from where I am, I'm just a bit far to to see on whether there are some that have been able to come out, Michelle, because law enforcement authorities has restricted us to coming closer as that operation it's still undergoing. We've also not been able to touch base with some of the community leaders that are also part of that process that you are seeing unfolding there on our screen, to just get a sense of how everything is going. Even when you're trying to call them, it seems like network, it's also a bit of a problem because we are not able to get through. So I guess it's what exactly we will be getting an update on, hopefully on our next live crossing, as to what happened so far. Is there any sign of people resurfacing, and how everything is really going so far, Michelle?
Rifo Soboko is live to us there in the Northwest Province. It seems to be quite a risky operation that's happening there. Police making people sign indemnity forms, those people who want to go down into that hole to try and help alleged illegal miners